I say we make a homemade movie, kid. I say we make a homemade movie. They call me the king of porno. What do they call you? Answer my question! What do they call you? Why can't you answer?
I'm the Gathouse of fitness, guys. I'm sorry.
The Gathouse, man. Bro, he won the AVN Champion Award.
Of what was his how do you call that? Like, what did he win? What award did he win?
He won the best.
What?
He won the longest and the biggest.
I think he won the best rotation.
The best rod in history.
He won the best
Let's get down to business, why don't we, chaps? Enough of this talk, bro. Why do you always got to make the why do you always have to make the conversations gay and turn this into a gay fest? Can you answer my question when I speak to you?
Because I'm working with the leader.
All right, let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. All right, it's the rest day Q&A. I say we get straight into it. What do you say, chaps? All right, first question is from Muhammad Ali. Does the co-founder even go gym? Co-founder, answer this for us.
Bro, no, I don't, man. I'm like the PE teacher. I'm like the fat PE teacher. I just tell the guys what to do. That's it. I don't do it myself.
He doesn't go gym. What do you actually do? What sport? You play badminton. He plays badminton. He doesn't go gym. He doesn't lift.
I do badminton. I do cross country.
He does long distance running. He does badminton. He tells people how to put muscle on, but he's never put any muscle on himself. He doesn't practice what he teaches. You don't have to be in shape to tell people what to do. He's that guy. All right, next question. Next question is from Omar Mahmood. How are you managing your main lift progression during your powerlifting arc? Do you go to failure on every squat or deadlift set each week? So I'm not a powerlifter. I'm a power bodybuilder, and I go to failure on all my accessories and on my compounds a lot of the time. But now, when you're running a block, you're not going to go maximal every week. So right now I'm running a 4 weeks triples phase, which I finished. Then now I'm coming to the end of my 4 weeks doubles phase, and I'm going to do a 4 week singles phase. And I go from RPE 7 to 10 each 4 week block. So now I'm about to hit like a top end double. The goal is to hit 270 kilo for a double on my next deadlift day, and I'm maxing out on squat and deadlift doubles wise. Then I start another 4 week block and start RPE 7 and build it back up. And then I'm going to max out on a single. The end of this first 12 week block on the ball, the goal is to hit a 200 kilo squat and a 280 deadlift, and then go from there. And that's going to help propel me to get to the 300.
Really, you only go to real failure when, like, once every 6 weeks?
On the compounds, once every 4 weeks, pretty much maximal. At the end of each 3 week, at the end of each triples, doubles, and singles block. And yeah, the goal is a 280 dead and a 200 kilo squat by the end of this 12 week block, and that's going to help propel me onto that 300 deadlift and that 5 plate 220 squat. All right, next question is from Clark Kent. I've only started watching your videos recently. Love your humor, passion, and saying work ethic. Don't know much about the co-founder. How long has he been training? What diet and split does he follow? Heartwarming seeing two cousins so close. Family is important, my humble opinion. Family's everything, my bro. Family's everything. Co-founder, tell them a little bit about yourself, man.
Nick and I are not related, though. It's not blood. Yeah, bro, I don't know. I've been training for a long time, since 2017. Obviously, I haven't done that many bulks or cuts. Right now, what I'm doing is just kind of being, just staying strong at the same body weight. I hit a 5 plate deadlift at like 75 kilo not too long ago. And I do fasting, bro. So I eat like once or twice a day max. In the morning.
What do you mean it's not blood?
We're not blood.
What are we then?
Nick and I are not related.
No, our mums are sisters, so we're cousins.
Of course, blood, man. This guy couldn't be any more of my blood. I've never lived a life without knowing who this guy is.
All right, next question. Yeah, we're cousins. People think we're brothers, we're cousins, and mums are sisters. Next question is from Muscle Forge. Agree, Vanquish is goated. Sick Gym Run, yeah. Vanquish, top notch, love it. Code Cartel for a huge discount, boys. So use code Cartel if you're buying anything from Vanquish. Code Cartel, boys.
Code Cartel. Next
question is from Babe Station. Also seen the single rope push down. Not gonna lie, I was like, what the fuck? Anything for the game? Yeah, that particular exercise was. I put my hands up.
Yeah, the unilateral pullover.
Turning that into yeah, that was a full body movement right there. Next question from Jimmy Johnson. Do you start with your heaviest weight for the first set, or do you like warm-up sets before? Yeah, I ladder up. I warm up, of course. I'm not going to go straight into my top set without warm-up. So I'll start lightweight, high rep, and then ladder up. As I increase the weight, I decrease the rep. So let's say I'm doing like 6-plate deadlift. I'll go 1 plate for 6 reps, 2 plates for 4, 3 plates for 2, 4 plates for 1, 5 plates for 1. Then I hit the 6 plate. Next question is from Gyro God, the Greek Pekka. How's your deload? What you do in your deload, and after what the shit you hardly do that? What kind of question is this? Did you cut it off?
I don't know. That's literally what it is.
Yeah, so yeah, deload. I took a deload. I just didn't go to the gym for 5 days. Only 5 days, that's it. Just to help reset and recover the CNS.
Oh, now I understand. No. Now I understand, bro. It's just this guy doesn't know how to use commas. How's your deload? What do you do in the deload? And after that, pwned. And he's like, the shit, you hardly do that.
Yeah, I
You know,
really
it's
do.
like a
I
reaction.
really do deloads, but now, like I said, boys, I'm prioritizing recovery a lot more. Just to help. When you push heavy strength week after week, the CNS takes a big hit, and you need to help recover the CNS as well as some of that muscular fatigue. Helps reset the system and it helps you push on harder for the rest of the block. So it's always good to take kind of a mid-week, a mid-block deload. If you're doing a 12-week block, kind of after week 6, take a deload. Helps you finish off the block. Otherwise, your CNS is just going to keep building up accumulated fatigue, and you're going to be fried when it comes to hitting those heavier lifts. And you want to be as fresh as possible when it comes to hitting those max outs. Next question from Timmy P. What do you mean you say back off sets? So you do top sets, kind of the lower rep, heavier sets. Then you decrease the weight, increase the reps on the back offs.
The backups, the backups are any sets that are not as the heaviest weight. Because you can have some top
Bro, the audio's muffling.
2 heavy sets. Oh, shit. So you have 2 heavy sets. 2 heavy sets.
Yeah.
And my back.
Yeah, so you back your back offs, top set, your back offs are just as intense as the top sets. It's not an intensity thing. It's just a different rep range. That's it. So you're going lower rep, you're going higher rep on the back offs, and you're decreasing the weight a lot of the time. All right, next question from Forrest. Why don't you raise the angle on the bench seat pad? It prevents you from slipping. No, I always keep the seat flat. I don't like it when it's too high because I almost feel like it takes away leg drive. Next question from Giacom. Why not just between each leg for the split squat thing? I mean, I could, but
I said, like, why don't you rest?
Yeah,
Why don't you
I mean,
treat
I could,
each
but
leg individually?
you know, he's talking about the split squat thing, taking rest between unilateral work.
Yeah, it'd be too long.
Yeah, I mean,
the session would take 3 hours.
Yeah, bro, it would just. Yeah, but sometimes maybe
Longer than 3 hours.
when I'm pushing maximal heavy weight, maybe that's a good idea, to be honest. Maybe I could do that. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good point, man. I don't know. That's a solid question, man.
You could rest a little bit. I don't think like full rest, like
Maybe like 30
5
seconds.
minutes,
Yeah,
or
maybe 30 seconds. You're right. Maybe take another 30 seconds just to compose
a little
myself.
bit.
And yeah, because
An extra minute.
in yesterday's session, I did do one more rep on my right side than my left side, and you don't want that to happen. Otherwise, you know, over time that will create unilateral deficiencies. And obviously, even the leg that's not working with whatever other leg you're doing first is still getting activation, even though it's not working, because the back leg's still working a little bit. All right, boys, that's the rest day Q&A. Why did you suddenly cut off? Like, we were asking you a question, you did this, you started looking away. What was that?
Oh, because my mom is doing the vacuum, guys. The vacuum. That's why the audio was muffling, man.
So you destroyed
the vacuum god.
You destroyed the whole Q&A.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, boys, that's the rest day Q&A. Done, dusted, finished. Another one in the books, boys. Tomorrow's push, I'll see you for push. Nick Hajazi, the founder of the Mendes Cartel, the Natty King, the last true Natty Crusader, the one true heir to O'Hearns. Natty thrown in the president of the Natty Republic, El Presidente himself. Here with a co-founder, El Vice Presidente. Subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Join the Natty Republic, boys. Now that's where you can get treaded for summer. access to my advanced cutting guide, as well as my other 22 different programs, nutrition, bulking, cutting guides, training splits, absolutely everything in there. 24/7 support from us. Click the link in the description, join the Natty Republic now. And if you want to go an even further step than just being in the Natty Republic and you actually want full-on premium one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram link in the description and DM me the word cartel. Natty Republic merch is coming soon. I've been saying it for generations, but it is. And as always, champs, long live King Charles III and God bless Sir Winston Churchill.